Now we are going to see the construction of involute to a circle. First let us construct a circle which is having the generating circle of radius 20 mm, diameter is 40 mm. Now we take 20 mm radius and then from this center we can just construct a circle of radius 20 mm and diameter is 40 mm. Now here we can divide this circle into 12 equal parts, whereas when the tangent drawn from the point P can also be divided into 12 equal parts. Now this length should be circumference of this circle. That means pi into d, 3.14 into 40 is equal to 125.6 mm. Let us take 127 mm. So let us take 127 mm as the length of this tangent, so that when the circle completes one complete revolution, this will be making 127 centimeters or 127 mm. Now I will just mark this dimension as 125.6 mm. Now we have to divide this into 12 equal parts. So we can draw one inclined line, any inclination. From this point we mark 12 points like this. Now the last point can be joined with this end of this line like this. Now you tighten this minute after knob and then you can draw a parallel line to this. Now this tangent is divided into 12 equal parts. Now we can divide the circle also into 12 equal parts by drawing arc. I mean from here you can draw one arc here as well as here, and then from this point you can draw one arc this side as well as this side, and then from this side this center you can draw one arc here as well as other side, and then from this point you can draw one arc here as well as here. Now by joining these lines we can divide the circle into 12 equal parts. With this center, when you just join this point and this point, this will be coinciding. So here it is like this. Okay, let us name these points. Say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and this is 12. From this point you say it's P, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now through all these points let us draw a tangent normal or tangent only. For this 1 and 7 we can draw the tangent like this. So here you can draw a tangent to the smaller line. Here you can draw a tangent to this. And then for 2 and 8 let us draw a tangent. This is the tangent, and then from this 8 you can draw one tangent and then you can extend it. For 3 and 9, for 3 you can draw a tangent like this. For 9 you can draw a tangent like this. Similarly 4 and 10, you can draw a tangent to this side, and then from this 10 you can draw a tangent like this, and then 5 and 11 we can draw tangent to this side, and then from this 11 you can take this. Now let us take the campus. You take 1 to P as radius, 1 to P as radius, and then from this 1 you can cut the tangent passing through 1. So this is cutting at this point. Similarly, P to 2 you can take from 2 as center, you can draw one arc here, so the point cuts here. From 1 to 3, P to 3, then from 3 you can draw one arc here. From P to 4, and then from this 4 we can draw one arc here. From P to 5, from center 5, cut the arc on the line tangent to 5. From P to 6, here we have to draw one tangent. From 6, so from 6 you can just draw an arc here. From P to 7, from 7 you can draw one arc here, and P to 8, from 8 you can draw one arc here. P to 9, from 9 you can draw one arc, and P to 10, from 10 you can draw one arc. P to 11, from 11 you can draw one arc. So the sum of the arcs have not cut the tangent line, so we have to extend this tangent line. So here is the cutting point, here is the cutting point, here we have to extend this, here we are getting the cutting point, here is the cutting point. So this is P1, this is P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, P12 is this same point. This is P12. Now we will draw a curve, smooth curve passing through all these points. So let us draw this curve. This P has to be joined like this. This is the involute to the circle. Now, through some point, if you want to draw tangent and normal, let us say this is the point through which you want to draw tangent and normal. First, let us connect this P with this center. Then this as radius, we have to bisect this line. That means here, take more than half, this side one arc and this side one arc. From this side, from this point, you can just cut this arc previously drawn. So this is going to be the perpendicular bisector. From this center, you draw a semicircle. The circle cuts your generating circle at some point. So this point and this P, you can just join and extend it. This is going to be your normal. For this line, when you construct perpendicular line, that is your tangent. This is going to be your tangent line. This is how we can draw an involute to a circle.